Welcome back to Red Business in Focus with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices. We are supporting local for Christmas and we're highlighting some gems in Cork to support this festive season. We're delighted today to be joined by Bert Dufour of The Designer of Things, which is a West Cork based illustrator and graphic artist design business creating iconic art prints, jigsaws and gifts inspired by our nautical, architectural and design heritage. Bert, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for
joining. Thank you for having me.
And you've brought a fantastic display of your work, which we'll get to in a minute. But like everybody who starts on the podcast, you've 30 seconds to tell us what you do.
Okay. So yes, I'm Bert, the designer of things, and I draw Ireland's iconic lighthouses and landmarks. And all my drawings are available as prints, wall art, and most recently as notebooks and jigsaws as well.
They really are beautiful. What inspired you to do lighthouses, though?
I get that question often, and being originally from Belgium, a country with the smallest coastline in Europe, but we do have the longest tram line in the world. I've always had a love for architecture, especially the old buildings. I'm in awe on how they managed to put them up 150 years ago. The love for lighthouses really kicked off when I moved to Ireland about 10 years ago. I never looked back. It's just fascinating on how the locations these buildings are built in, how they're built, the workmanship that went into, the hardship that must have gone into them. It's just a sheer fascination.
You'd think if they were building them today, there probably would be a generic design that would be rolled out everywhere. But as this particular notebook next to me here really shows, every one of them was different. I mean, you can really sense the artistic pride that the architects had in putting these together.
Exactly, and then they're all built, according to the time they were built, the locations they were built. They all have a function. The shape of the fastnet is what it is because of where it's built. So the pullback has the colour red because it's an entrance to the harbour, left, the red and green, for the entrance to indicate left and right in the harbour, starboard, for example. So, everything has a function, even the day marks on the lighthouses, all different and have a function.
When you came to Ireland, you sound like you found heaven by the sounds of it, and you settled in West Cork. Is that helping inspire you?
Definitely.
As you create these works.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were lucky enough to live literally, across from the beach. So it's only a short stroll to the water, and I think just that the air, the atmosphere, the energy you get from the coast is fantastic, and I don't think I would get the same if I wasn't living near the coast anyway.
You're an award winner as well, by the way. You were a finalist in the 2021 and 22 Irish Country Magazine Irish Made Awards, and you were the winner of the highly commended Local Enterprise Showcase Award for 2022. So there's recognition there, but you got a lot of support in getting to the point at which it left your head as an idea and became products that people can buy.
Oh, definitely. And the Local Enterprise Office have been fantastic when it comes to that. They for me especially, it was the breakthrough came when I went to Showcase a couple of years ago in Dublin in the RDS, where I was able to showcase my work to lots of shops in Ireland. And that was really the breakthrough because I got a lot of interest there, a lot of first shops that would actually buy my work. Unfortunately, we were a little bit unfortunate with COVID hitting at the time. But Leo has supported me for 3 years now at Showcase. Next year will be the first year on my own as a member of the DCCI, so I'm very much looking forward to that, and I'm very much looking forward to going to Gifted as well in a couple of weeks' time.
So you've got the notebook that's here with us, you've got the jigsaw, you've got the framed print, you've got the other print, which is R&H Hall, which many people would describe as a very ugly building. Yeah. You've made it look nice, to your credit. Where can people get their hands on this kind of product?
I have my own online shop, thedesigneroftthings.com, but other than that, there's 20 shops throughout Ireland that sell my work at the moment. They're all listed on my website as well, so that would be the first call, port of call to go and have a look where you can buy my work.
Okay, thedesigneroftthings.com. Bert, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
That's it for this year's Red Business in Focus, believe it or not, with thanks to Cork's local enterprise offices. A year shining the spotlight on local businesses throughout Cork, meeting people who are really doing their best to bring their businesses to you. 52 wonderful businesses sat on these couches and filled us in on their ambitions, their successes, their inspiring future plans. We thank them all. We wish them the very best. We're proud of shining the spotlight on so many businesses throughout the year. A big thank you to Cork's local enterprise offices for supporting this series for 2022 and helping us to support those businesses. Have a wonderful and happy Christmas and a very healthy new year. Hopefully we'll see more of you in 2023. But for now, that is Red Business in Focus, with thanks to the wonderful people at Cork's local enterprise offices. Nollaig Chonadíobh go léir.